Hi Sagittarius, welcome to April 2017. This is a dynamic month and you're feeling really good. You're going into the month and hey, let's get this party started. Let's get things going. And then things start to go sideways. That's because Saturn is in Sagittarius and he's taking his turn to retrograde April 6th through August 25th. This is temporary, and it's important that you keep a sense of humor. So if you find that, these first couple of weeks going into April, things that you're trying to get going or trying to start don't seem to be happening, or they just seem to be going sideways, hang loose, because it does get better as the month moves forward for you and your patience pays off. So it's a test of your patience the first couple of weeks. There's so much happening this month. And the Libra full moon on the 10th and the 11th is an ass kicker. It has the moon coupled with your ruling planet Jupiter being opposed by the Sun in Aries, Uranus in Aries, and they're all being T-squared by Pluto and Capricorn. So it's stormy and stormy weather, but you can navigate it. Aries is your sister sign, and so it pours positive energy into you. Libra is an air sign, and it's sextile Sagittarius, pouring positive energy into any planet you have in Sagittarius, your sun in Sagittarius, your moon in Sagittarius, your ascendant Sagittarius. And so this energy is very favorable for you and positive and uplifting. It's just that the Uranus-Pluto is being activated here in April, and Uranus is incredibly strong. And so it makes things unpredictable. It can make people unpredictable. It can make behavior erratic, impulsive, shocking, surprising. And so it's not the environment to make steady plans or count on what's happening or count on a person or a situation, because any moment it could change. Uranus is the awakener. Uranus is the disruptor. And he can be very surprising, and he's very difficult to predict. You can predict one thing with Uranus and he can do something completely different than you were thinking. And so this is a wild month. It's a wild energy. Now for you, it's happening, the Sun in Aries and Uranus in Aries is happening in a great part of your life, which is creative self-expression, risk-taking, adventure, fun, romance, true love, sex appeal, being sexy, sexual attraction. And the moon, the full moon in Libra, is it brings the action to your goals, your hopes and wishes, your friends, where you hang out, the groups you belong to, and your ruling planet is there, Jupiter. And that's a really positive energy for you. It's just that you may find that the world is wacky, people are wacky, and you can't count on them during this energy. And it's not that they're trying to disappoint you. It's they don't know which end is up. They don't know what the heck is going on. And, when you have such wild roller coaster energy, it's best to just hang loose, don't be attached to outcome, and keep a sense of humor, because you can have fun with this energy. It is a fun energy. It's a dynamic energy. And it's not that Uranus is trying to freak people out. It's that Uranus injects an energy into your life so that you don't get stuck in ruts. You don't get stuck in patterns of behavior that no longer serve you and are holding you back from complete self-expression. The reason you're here is to be creative and happy. And oftentimes we play it safe, or we settle for less and we stay stuck. And Uranus comes in and blows things up and breaks things up, throws lightning bolts at us. And that's to wake us up and shake us up out of the lethargy or what we're doing that's holding us back, and so that your life stays lively and exciting and fun and adventurous and interesting and has a freshness to it. Not that stale, same thing every day, same food, same job, same roads. We as humans, we like comfort, we like safety, and that's fine, except when it becomes a rope around your neck and you're not growing. And so this energy is going to make sure that you're moving forward and you are trying new things. And if you're just going with the flow and not being attached to outcome, you're going to find that the energy totally shifts in your favor, and that things are incredibly working out for you. Now, on the one hand, for those of you open for love, this could be, a time where, you meet someone and there's a lot of sexual chemistry. And there could even be that soulmate feeling with the person, and that you've known them before, and that you're really attracted to them. And maybe that's it. Like, you're not supposed to be so focused on money and goals that it's a time for you to appreciate the moment and love and fun and adventure and that newness of a new person in your life who's bringing new energy, that's engaging with you and making your life interesting and fun again. And that's really fun and exciting. Now, with Saturn going retrograde, you're almost done with this transit, and you're going to feel like graduation when he moves into Capricorn on December 20th or 21st. It's right at solstice. And so he makes it almost up to 28 degrees Sagittarius. So he's right at the end. Planets move from 0 to 30 degrees. And he's at almost 28 degrees. And then he retrogrades. So it's important because you've been doing an enormous amount of growth work these past couple of years with Saturn in your sign. And you are redefining who you are and what truly matters to you. And there's been so much going on the inner planes, the inner being, the inner self, that you don't want an elaborate work social life that's distracting you from all the work you're doing on the inner, because it can be exhausting. You're changing so much, and your outer conscious awareness, you may not be aware of how much you've changed until you notice, like, I don't like this anymore, I don't like that anymore, I don't want to be doing that job anymore, I don't want to hang out there anymore. If you notice these things in your life, like you're not interested in certain activities or people or locations that used to do it for you, that's all this internal growth that's been happening with you while Saturn has been moving forward since he went direct last year. And so now, this is a time to integrate all of the growth work you've done since he went direct, and now he's taking his turn to reverse. And it's good when planets take their turn to reverse, because it gives you an opportunity to integrate all of the growth work you've been doing, and you've been doing tremendous growth work, Sagittarius. And so this is good for you to take a rest from this intensity. And, Saturn is a heavyweight. And, when he conjuncts something, couples with it, it's majorly intense. He can touch something for a few days, a couple of weeks, and it can change you forever. It can change everything. That's what a Saturn return can do. Or a Saturn conjunct your sun, coupling with your sun or your moon or your rising, or your Venus or any of your planets. He is a heavyweight, and he examines and tests everything he touches. And that examination goes to the bone. It goes to the deepest soul levels. And it's all about soul evolution. We're here to evolve. And so you don't always want to be flying forward. Although, you know, it's fun to have new relationships and new prosperity and new adventures. Things to always be looking forward to. Absolutely. This is kind of a wacky month because, you know, there's all the Aries fire energy, which is new beginnings and fresh starts and fun and inspiration, and, you know, you want to go for it. Yet, Venus turns direct on the 15th, and Mercury moves retrograde April 9th through May 3rd. He starts out in Taurus at 5 degrees Taurus, and then he moves back into Aries, and then he stops at 24 degrees. He stations at 24 degrees and then starts moving forward again on May 3rd. So here's another retrograde. Then Pluto retrogrades April 20th through September 28th. And that's another opportunity to integrate what Pluto's been doing with you, which has to do with what you love and value. It has to do with your resources. It has to do with prosperity. Now, there could be some sort of financial bonus that's dropped in your lap on April 6th. That's because Mars forms a positive energy flow with Pluto on that day. And, you know, that could be a nice surprise. And so there's always these gifts that the universe gives to you to keep you going, to keep you up and positive. And even if, like, you know, things are going haywire here, you know, first couple of weeks, because we got to navigate this energy. The Sun opposes Jupiter on the 7th. That's super positive. That's, you know, amazingly positive energy. That's an optimistic day too. Then it squares Pluto exactly on the 8th and couples exactly with Uranus on the 14th, and this is all in the Libra full moon on the 10th and the 11th. So you can see this first couple of weeks, you know, people may be weird, strange, bizarre behavior, unreliable, and it's not that they're trying to be, they can't help it, because this energy is hitting everyone. And this is why I love astrology, and astrology is so sacred, because whether you believe in it or not, it's affecting you. And these energies are hitting everyone, plus this gigantic step up of energy that we got in March. And so we're all adjusting to the new higher vibration, and the transits are wild and wacky at times, which brings out the wild and wacky in all of us. And so, you know, it's not the best time to make firm plans first couple of weeks in here. So if you're, you know, working to achieve your goals, and I can see why you would want to, because the full moon in Libra is bringing that action to your goals and the money you make from the business you own and the money you make from the company you work for. But your money is still good. You've got Jupiter there. And, you know, so you want to be, you know, focused on your goals, making things happen, and then you go to try to make things happen, and things go sideways, and then you're like, what? And so hang loose and, you know, keep a sense of humor, because it's all going to come together. The energies really start to calm down by the 15th. Venus goes direct. Yay! And she's in Pisces when she goes direct, because she re-enters Pisces on the 2nd. So she goes direct in the area of work for you. And no, actually, Pisces, the Taurus rules your area of work. Pisces rules your home, your base, your foundation. So she goes into the home area, and then she moves back into Aries on the 28th. And that is fun, creativity, creative self-expression. And so you have Mercury in the area of work, which, you know, can be another change in the game when Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th, and it's in that area of work. So hang loose on the work, whatever you're trying to do with work, hang loose. It's all going to straighten itself out, and it could be like better than you possibly imagined, especially after May 3rd when Mercury's direct, Venus is direct, the Saturn retrograde has totally settled down for you, the Pluto retrograde has settled down, and the energies are calming down because the Sun enters Taurus on the 19th. But there's still good things happening. Venus is harmonizing with Mars on the 16th, and the Sun trines Saturn. And Saturn is trining the Sun, even at the Libra full moon. And so, you know, for you, if you can keep that sunny side of life going, you're going to be doing great. Is that, you know, things are going your way. And, you know, if people are unreliable, it's not that they don't have you in their favor. They do. It's just that their world is discombobulated, and they're trying to deal with the Uranian, one minute we're here, one minute they're there. And, you know, like say you're going for a new job and they're like, yeah, we want to hire you. And then they're told, no new hires right now. And then they're like, well, I can't hire right now. And then they come back and they're like, yeah, I can hire you. You know, if there's some of that going on, you know that it's all going to even out in the days ahead. It's not far off. And so the Sun enters Taurus on the 19th. Hallelujah, because that is going to start to calm down the energy and ground this fiery energy. I love the Aries energy. I love the Libra energy. You know, this is one of my favorite times of the year, but it's so crazy with the Pluto-Uranus that, you know, you want everything to go into Taurus. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, please calm down. You know, please, can I get off this roller coaster? And so everything starts to calm down when the Sun enters Taurus on the 19th. And then you have this gorgeous Taurus new moon on the 26th of April. And Venus re-enters Aries on the 28th. And I love the Taurus new moon. It is loosely trining Saturn. So there is some sort of work improvement that happens for you by the end of the month, because Saturn is so late in Aries, Sagittarius, he's almost into Capricorn. And so he is trying this first chapter, earlier degree Taurus new moon, which is at 6 degrees 27 minutes in Taurus, trining Saturn loosely, and that is a gorgeous energy. And so you're getting a new start in the area of your work and your health and your lifestyle that is amazing. So you're rising to the top by this third week in April, and then it just keeps going through May. And so that's why, you know, I'm getting, if you can just hang loose these first couple of weeks, and any roadblocks that seem to be in your way, they get cleared by this third week in April, and going into May, you're on your way up and your patience pays off. So it will be a test for you these first couple of weeks to be patient. Don't be attached to temporary situations, because they're temporary. And the thing with Uranus is they can flip on a dime, right? It's like one minute you're here, the next minute you're there, then you're back here again. And so, you know, you want to hang loose. There's no certainty with the Uranian energy. It's busy raising everyone's vibration and awakening you and disrupting the status quo so that we can move up. And so this is going to be a dynamic month, an interesting month, and you're ready to have fun through the whole thing. You're like, hey, let's get this party started, you know, and that's fun and exciting. And you're not alone. The Aries want to join you, the Leos want to join you, the Libras want to join you, the Geminis want to join you. And so, and the Aquarians for sure. And so, you know, there's a lot of people that want to have fun and party, and it's probably the best solution the first couple of weeks, because you really, it's going to be amazing to try to get things done these first couple of weeks in April. With this energy, you know, because we all could be popping out of our bodies with this energy and just like, hey, what day is it? I don't know. What time is it? Who? I don't know. And so, you know, have fun with the energy, play, and, you know, hang loose with everything. Don't be in a hurry to, you know where everything is going or sign that agreement or commit. You know, the Mercury is retrograde the 9th through the 3rd, and there's that week that there's an overlap, the 9th and the 15th, where both Mercury and Venus are retrograde, and that's a pretty big deal. And so hang loose. Now, you know, everything you're going for may be absolutely perfect for you, new relationship, new job, new home, you know, anything new that your new car, new anything may be exactly right for you and perfect for you. If you can wait to sign the contract after May 3rd, that would be, you know, awesome, because Venus will be direct, Mercury will be direct, and the energy is much calmer in May, and it's easier to navigate and make solid decisions when we're calm and centered and grounded, because this energy the first few weeks is not grounding. It is not grounding. And so you want to be aware that things get so much better for you as the month moves on and the energies calm down. Now, Mars is moving into Gemini on the 21st, and he's climbing to the top of the chart too. And so, you know, you're ready to make things happen and, you know, go after what you want, and you rise into the top. And I love the Taurus new moon, and it could be bringing you a new work opportunity, some sort of job promotion, new work environment that's very good for you, that you will like and is more comfortable, friendly, and stable. And Mercury will couple with Uranus on the 28th. Now, this is a really cool aspect, because Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. And so the two of those two teaming up like this, and they're in harmonious energy flow to Saturn. And so this can really empower new solutions, innovative ideas, and exciting possibilities that this aspect has the power and the potential for lasting success and smart choices. So that's why I want you to hang loose during the month and wait to be shown, because like on the 28th, right after the new moon, you could get like an amazing offer, an amazing idea, a project that just is a moneymaker and is incredibly creative, and you can really sink your teeth into and have fun with. And you know, also it can be about love and romance too, because it is in that area. And so it, you know, it could be like, you know, you meet this person this month, and you know, you're like, wow, I think this person is the one. I really get that there's something here, and it's amazing, and it's chemical, and it's sexual, and it's deep, and you know, it's you know, really lighting you up. And why not, you know? And so that's why it's important that you settle for more and hang loose, because the best is yet to come, and it gets so much better for you as the days move forward into spring here, and or fall, wherever you are. And the energies affect all of us on the planet, no matter what season we're in. And so for those of you open for love, it's on, and it's exciting and interesting, and anything can happen. It's amazing, you know, like the world can be wacky, and two people can find each other, and they're exactly what they need for each other, and they're exactly the right fit, and gizmo. it's magic. So be open for love. For those of you coupled, you know, this is a fun time, and you could be really having a great time together if you're not trying to do too much, or you're not trying to get too much done. If you're enjoying these first few weeks together and celebrating life and celebrating each other and having fun together, it's a fun relationship energy. Career looks really good. You want to be patient, because that new moon that's coming here at the end of the month really kicks things into gear for you and is providing opportunity. Although, you know, Saturn is working for you, even though he's, you know, taking his turn to reverse, you know, there's still some good energy in here that's happening with him for you, with that Sun-Saturn aspect and then the Taurus new moon aspect. That's very promising. Spiritually, you know, I'm not seeing a big focus in that area, but, you know, always stay connected to your inner being, listen to your intuitive hunches, you know, listen to your soul self, listen to your higher self, wait for guidance, especially if things get a little wacky and you don't know what to do and you don't know what's going on. That's, you know, a call to just, you know, sit and don't do anything, right? When we don't know what to do, the best solution is not to take action, just to chill it out, go for a beautiful walk, go for a jog, go ride your bike, go out in the fresh air so that you can hear source energy, and that will help to ground you and give you insight as to what to do, or maybe not. Like, it's maybe just be, you know, the call is to just wait and wait for others to get back to you is your course of action. And I do see the health improving. Your health is improving all month. This is a strong month for you in the area of health. And it's good, and it's amazing. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus-ing my videos. Sagittarius, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. So until next time, Sagittarius, stay focused. You're rising to the top.